We're here on the lakefront to mark the grand opening of the New Orleans Levee District Police Facility. We have officers that patrol the entire city, from the lake to the river, from River Bend to the Wrigley's, and we need to provide them with the support facilities they need to protect the citizens of New Orleans. So this is an important step. It's been a project long coming and sorely needed, so we're glad to be here. This is a state-of-the-art facility. It includes a training center, which is very important for us. Training of the officers, continuous training is a big emphasis for us. And our officers operate from the lakefront, but they patrol flood protection components throughout the city. So this is a base of operations, very important to support them.
Oh, this is a wonderful community event. It's a wonderful event for the Flood Protection Authority. It's just a great visible opportunity to show the public how we work together with them on more than just keeping them dry, but having a wonderful community.
This is a beautiful new facility. It's really difficult to compare where they were previously to what this new facility is. I've seen a pick up in their step and a certain sense of pride they have coming into to be able to work here. So it's very exciting for us to provide that for our own employees. And then equally important is the ability to serve the public. This puts us directly out front, interfacing with the community that we protect, not only with the levees, but with our police department. So it's very exciting all around.
This will house all of the Orleans Levee District Police Department personnel. It is a state-of-the-art facility that we're very proud to be part of.
Tell us about the location of this facility.
This is on Lakeshore Drive and Elysian Fields. It is right next to the lakefront, right across where the old Pontchartrain Beach used to be.
And why is this a significant location?
Well, this was the original location for the police department prior to Katrina. During Katrina, the building was actually destroyed. So this is the first time that we're actually back at home, but it's just a very spacious facility. We basically are partners with local law enforcement, state and federal officers. We are responsible for the Flood Protection Authority's facilities, as well as all of the critical infrastructure that the Flood Authority has, as well as all of the police duties that are associated with all peace officers in the state of Louisiana.
I was born and raised here, so I feel very proud to give them the world-class flood protection they deserve. And like I said, I've attended University of New Orleans as well as Brother Martin down the block, and very proud member of the community.
I'm Joe Hassinger. I'm president of the Flood Protection Authority. We're here today to celebrate the opening of our new Orleans Levee District Police Station and have a ribbon cutting. This project is a result of they tell me, the most spectacular design ever had. That's what the architect says, and the contractor says the construction was amazing. In reality, prior to Katrina, the facility was poor. After Katrina, the officers made do in a makeshift facility that they outgrew a long time ago. This project is a long time in the making, and we are extremely proud of our officers and happy to have this new facility. So if you would, join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we'll start the program.
Thank you so much for coming. This means so much to us. I don't know if I can even get through the introductions, because this building symbolizes that our officers matter, and they deserve, and the community deserves, this building. It took a big team to do this. They'll be acknowledged later in the program, but I wanted to take just a moment and thank Ms. Boudreau. She put together your program on her time. She spent weekends on doing all this, so let's give Glenda a little round. We're going to embarrass her today. We had members of the Orleans delegation who wanted to be here. They're in Baton Rouge for a budget hearing and couldn't break away. Senator Morrell, Senator Bishop, Representative Hilferty, Representative Bowie, and Harris, they all extend their congratulations to our officers, and they thank the community for supporting this project so much. We do have KRISTI August here from Constable Lambert Bossier's office. Lamb wanted to be with you, but his wife had a surgical procedure, and that took a little precedent over this. Kristi, can you come up for 1 second? I know Lamb wanted you to welcome everyone.
Good morning. So my name is KRISTI August, and I'm the Chief Deputy with the Constable's Office. And as Wilma stated, Constable Boisier unfortunately couldn't be here, and he asked me just to make a few points. So our main office is actually located downtown in the Civil District Court building for obvious reasons, with a with a law enforcement branch for First City Court. So prior to Katrina, we actually had a substation in the Lake Forest Plaza out in New Orleans East, and you guys probably all know that story. It was destroyed, and we weren't able to relocate to that location. But a few years ago, we were fortunate enough to move into a space at the Lakefront Airport Terminal building, and so our deputies actually work out of that office, and we also advanced our services due to, an advancement in technology. We can actually offer limited services to some of our constituents. So it's primarily New Orleans East residents who would take advantage of using that office to file for eviction and to pay for some additional services. And so now this location, I think, will actually offer that advantage to some additional constituents in Gentilly, our lake neighborhoods, and really anyone who's interested in taking advantage of filing for an eviction here and paying for services without having to go downtown and deal with the hassles of, parking and those sorts of things. So we also are going to offer a courier service to the levee board. That's something else that, we're taking on in this new location. And we're looking forward to it. It's a beautiful building, and we're looking forward to forging a stronger relationship with our levee board police officer brothers and sisters. So we really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
Congressman Cedric Richmond is in D.C. this morning, but he sent Enoch Smith, who we all know is Congressman too. He doesn't like it to say that. Where's Enoch? Thank you so much. And we thank the Congressman because he never tells us no. He always supports us, and we do dearly appreciate it. We have the President of the University of New Orleans, John Nicolo, here. Where is he? Thank you so much. And we also have a special lady from University of New Orleans, Norma Jean Mattei, who is on the nominating committee with the Flood Authority. So she's always been supportive of us and helps us have a great flood protection board. There you are. Thank you so much. Okay, and with that, did I miss any official? I have commissioners from the Non-Flood Authority here. Here we go. Dawn Hebert. We have Eugene Green, our Vice President, Bob Romero, and we have Pat Mattercroft. Thank you very much for coming. And where's Roy Arago? He's on this side. He got lost from me. All righty. Okay, so now we have Commissioner LUETTICH, who's Vice Chair of our board. Would you like to make? No, you're good. And we have Commissioner WEYSDHAM here. The bottom line is this does not happen without these folks. And I want to single out, before I run off, Joe Hassinger never said no on this project. It was always yes. And he always says that for staff. And I just want a special hand for Joe and the board.
First off, welcome to all of our guests today. We are commissioners and special visitors, but also, excuse me, our most important welcome to all of the police officers from the Orleans Levee District that we have here. This is a great facility for them, and it's a very special day, and so I'm really appreciative for all of the officers that came out. The Flood Protection Authority has seen a lot of changes in the past 18 months, both culturally, internally, but also physically. President Hassinger is going to touch on a number of those changes that have gone on, but I want to talk about some of the physical construction aspects right now. We always are looking for new and better ways to serve the public and to take care of our employees. In addition to this new police facility right behind me, the Flood Protection Authority has another new maintenance, police, and administrative building under construction in South Kenner to support East Jefferson, and is currently renovating our administrative facilities over on Franklin Avenue. All of those facilities work together to serve the public and to protect the greater New Orleans region. This new police station is not only an amazing and beautiful new building, but the design and location also signify our belief in community interaction and an active public presence, especially from our police department. Within this building is our main 24-hour dispatch and response line that covers all 3 parishes that we serve and every structure that we operate. I can't stress how important this facility is to our overall command and control and responsiveness within the region. The benefits are not just external, however, but also very important for our officers. It's not really possible to compare the facility they were in previously to this one. I won't even want to try, but I can say that since they've moved in, I have seen a different presence and a confidence in the department that I think it's bolstered it, is the best way to put it. These guys are proud of having an operation in a facility like this to take care of themselves and the officers that they work with on a daily basis. Finally, there are a lot of people that made this project happen and come together. In addition to the architect team, the construction team, the political support, everything, I also want to highlight Felton Sutton, who's our in-house project manager and engineer. Felton just transferred this week from us to the Non-Flood Authority, but without Felton's leadership and focus on this project, it would have been incredibly more challenging and difficult to make happen. And so I just really want to thank him. Felton, I know you're off to the side, but thank you. So thank you again for coming out today. It's a great day for us and for the authority, and I appreciate everyone being here.
Orleans Levee District Police Department is back home. Thanks to the community and their support, but special thanks to President Joe Hassinger and the commissioners for putting forth the extra effort to make things like this occur. This is a beautiful, spacious building that we take a lot of pride in, and I can tell you we pledge we will be good neighbors to you guys in the area, and we will provide professional law enforcement protection to the community at large. You guys deserve it. Thank you very much.
So this is Matthew. KERRY says is the future chief. A couple of closing remarks. The truth is that the Orleans Levee District Police Department protects and serves citizens throughout New Orleans. They protect and serve from the lake to the river and from Riverbend to the Wrigley's. And they do it every day with little fanfare and little recognition. So we are proud of you. We thank you for your service. We are glad to provide this facility to support what you do. I never miss an opportunity to reinforce some of the messages I give internally to our team. And to the officers, I say that the expectations of you are very high, and you are the face of the agency and the Levee District in the most visible part, so that every interaction you have with the community sends a message. And that has to be consistently one of professionalism and respect and courtesy and diligence and service. So with that, we say thank you. We appreciate you. You are an amazing, sometimes difficult, but amazing group. And we're fortunate to have you on our team. We would like to acknowledge the people who designed and built this facility. And they are these folks. RCL Architecture. Paul Dimitrios was the lead on it, and with Richard C. Lambert. So thank you guys. Outstanding, beautiful design, functional, professional, and state-of-the-art. So we appreciate that. CM Combs was the general contractor. John Bose, the structural engineer. Creative Engineering Group was the electrical engineer. Ritter Consulting, the mechanical engineer. and Trinity Design Group, the landscape designer. Thank you all very much for working as a team and putting together an amazing project for us. We appreciate it. So now we'll do the ribbon cutting.
1, 2, 3. Good enough. All right.
Well, certainly this offers state-of-the-art opportunities. We have good equipment for our police officers, and this just enhances what we're capable of doing in such a wonderful and spacious location.
Your reaction when you saw the opening of the building and you had a chance to take the tour?
It's absolutely outstanding. The building is spacious. We have about 10,000 square feet. We have individual office space as well as state-of-the-art communications for the radio dispatchers, and this is housing the best that we can offer from a technological standpoint in the 21st century for law enforcement.
People of New Orleans should know they have a world-class protection system, probably the best in the world. We're very proud of that. And in some regards, a visible police station, which is another type of protection, is a little bit of a symbol of what that might be. But most importantly, this is a great city to live in, and the Flood Protection Authority is working on your behalf to maintain this world-class system that you have.
Impressed and beautiful. It's truly a great facility, very user-friendly, but also integrates with the rest of the neighborhood really well. We're very proud of this.
I think it's a great culmination of everybody working together to put together a great project for the police here, and I think it's a great asset to the community to have the police back here. And I think overall it's an outstanding building in terms of the architecture and the way it looks and fits into the community, and I think it'll be, years of service to the public.
I'm just flabbergasted at how elegant and beautiful it is, particularly the little atrium in the waiting area, and the conference room area is very functional, but also a very pleasant place to be with the large floor-to-ceiling windows.
Well, certainly we want to be good neighbors. They're very supportive of the Orleans Levee District Police Department, and this just gives us a grassroots effort to be part of the neighborhood that we serve.
It is gorgeous. Doesn't compare to what we had years ago before Katrina. After Katrina, they were in makeshift facilities, and this is a state-of-the-art, beautiful facility, fits their needs perfectly.
If people have questions like more information about the Flood Authority, what should they do?
They should go to our website at floodauthority.org.